I think we made it. Right on time. Not a second to spare. Usually, I get started for these streams like a half hour early. And, you know, I get everything going. I make sure it's all set up right. The microphone's on, messing with the levels. Today, not so much. I got in here, had enough time to take a shower. I'm hurrying up and getting my drink ready and turning everything on. Of course, the computer was frozen, so I had to reboot the computer. I made it, though. My goodness, it was a marathon, a sprint to get this stream going, but I would never, ever miss a stream with you people. So I hope we have a good one tonight. Good to see Wolfsight, Ramey, everybody. Glad you can make it. So, we're playing Days of Doom again. And this time, we're going to play it better. I have complete confidence that we will knock this game out in about an hour. I think we'll have it beaten. You know, maybe not 100%, but 98% complete, I think. You know, that's the pro gamer difference. That's why I'm a pro. Oh, it's raining. Was it raining before? I don't think it was raining. But hey, Joel, good to see you. So, before we got killed by a big guy wearing a hat. And I think we're just going to go out. I looked at everything afterwards. So we have... Whoa, where's our main guy? Okay, apparently we don't have our main guy, but it don't matter because we got Emma. Hey, Andy Two-More, good to see you. Wolfsight, my copies of Ninja Golf and Food Fight came in today. Had a blast with them. That's awesome. What's not awesome is Ramey is miserable and sick. Is it getting worse, Ramey? I'm so sorry to hear that, bud. I hope everything's all right on your end. That's bad news. I've heard a lot of people having a good time with the Ninja Golf and Food Fight. What's weird, I haven't gotten those games for myself, but seeing the MSRP, not the MSRP, the ESRB rating on there is kind of weird. So, yeah, that's what I figured, Ramey. I hope you're doing okay. I was hoping you'd be on the path to getting better, not worse. So I apologize. So we can only start with 3. So I think we'll take the Colossus, the Gunslinger, and the Priestess is what I'm thinking. Yeah, I bet it does. I'm sorry to hear that, Ramey. So this is going to be our team. Kind of surprised not to have our main bearded guy. But I guess it's randomized every time. So let's get a battle out of the way because I need to get reminded of how... Yeah. Wolfsight says, it's funny seeing a game named Fatal Run have an E for everybody rating. Yeah, it is kind of funny, actually. So let's keep her in the middle. She has terrible range, but we're going to move him in front, and then we're going to go. So... Why... My computer's acting weird, but yeah, it helps to distinguish the re-releases from the original. Absolutely. You're absolutely right there. So this should be an easy enough battle, I think. I haven't had a Colossus yet, so let's see what damage this Colossus can actually do. Oh, I was hoping that would kill him. So the Colossus really doesn't have any choice. What's her special? Airdrop. Leap to an area up to 4. Perfect. We're doing it. Awesome. So, not bad, not bad. As a fan of apocalyptic movies, I have been enjoying this gameplay. This game is actually pretty good. I'm a big fan. I didn't know what to expect when I downloaded it and when Jeremiah asked me to play it, and I'm happily surprised. I mean, this is definitely a game that's right up my alley, I think. Is this on the PS4 too? Not. Can somebody look that up? I don't know. I think it is. I think it's on everything, just like most other Atari modern releases. So the new, I guess we gotta do another battle, right? The thing with the new 7800 games, so I think myself that they did those perfectly in my mind, because they have the ESRB rating on them, like we mentioned. They have, you know, distinguishing features so that our originals, there's going to be no confusion with the originals. The original games are going to still hold a decent amount of market value, I think. Yeah, we're just going to do some basic attacks. And I don't think there's any fear of those going down in value or anything like that, if anybody had that thought. Which I don't know that anybody really did. So she's gonna attack anyway. Nope, not guard. There we go. One zombie down, 3 to go. So I think they did that brilliantly. I think best case scenario, you wanted something like that in the re-releases, but it's also nice having the Ninja Golf and Fatal Run more readily available. Just my opinion on those. I feel like the Colossus should hit harder. Yeah, Days of Doom is on the PS4 and PS5, says Wolfsight. Figures they go after my 2 more vulnerable units. I didn't think zombies were that smart. But still an easy victory, no doubt. Just a shame that I can't get that 2600 4-game box set. Are you talking about the what was that? The one with the artist covers? What was that edition called? I can't remember. Let's see. We're driving next to a forest in the night. You notice a red glow emanating from within the trees, further in the woods. Of course, we're going to investigate. You stop the bus and stealthily enter the woods. After 15 minutes of stalking, you come up to a clearing that contains bodies of a good dozen robed figures. There are magic symbols painted in beige paint on the ground and some trees. There's a stack of chocolate bars laid neatly on an altar of sorts, an offering to some unknown deity. It appears that the chocolates are not enough. A palm-sized ruin hovers above the stack of chocolates. So, adds ignite to ability, minus 10 ability damage. What's ignite? That's fire, right? So we can set people on fire. So, I think we'll take the rune. And then, you know what? Let's go to this event. You come up to a bunch of rusted up wrecks on the interstate. One of them appears serviceable, except for 2 flat tires. Even the keys are in the ignition. Maybe someone left it here after running 2 flats and decided to continue their journey on foot. So let's check for gas. You pull out your siphoning kit and fill up a few jerrys full of gas. I think they mean fill up. This will be more useful for you. Yeah, you darn right it will. Alright, let's head to this boss here. Those games are US exclusive, unfortunately. Oh, okay, yeah. Actually, it's funny you should say that, Wolfsight, because I did that video talking about recent Atari releases and what I thought of them. And I, again, being an American, didn't consider how hard it was for Europeans to get those. So, you know, I had a few people ask me, you know, what's the solution there for European fans? I really don't know that there is one, to be honest. I don't know. You guys kind of got a rough go of it, I'm afraid. So I need to move up here if I can. And then does that give me enough range to hit 2 of them? Okay, let's do it. And then she has terrible range. But I think her best bet is to beef up the Colossus and then move behind some cover. And then we need her jump over here. And then might as well take out what we can. So yeah, I've been kind of looking into things we can do for our European pals, but there really isn't much, unfortunately. Yeah. Can't hurt her. She saw it coming. So let's see here. He's just out of range. So let's just kill the lizard men, I think. So she's gonna have to come out. And then we'll take out the basic zombie, maybe. Yeah, I think that's her best bet. That thing hits pretty hard, actually. What are they? Oh, even in Canada, yeah. Walking dog, waiting for poop, yeah. I, been going out with the dogs a lot more lately, so... Jeremiah wants to know what the complaint is. So, a lot of the new stuff that's coming out is not available outside of the U.S., you know, was it just anything from Atari, really, as far as what I've seen.
Victory.
You know, people are saying in Europe that they can't get a hold of, actually did that too fast, can't get a hold of a lot of the releases that we've been enjoying, so I want him to take the Band-Aid because he's pretty hurt. And then we have Landmine. And then Ignite. So that's 39 fire damage to all units in the line. So I guess let's try this on her, I guess. I don't know. And we have we have poop. I repeat, we have poop. So yeah, that's just the issue there. And hey, Fens the Spook with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Fens. Always, always, always appreciated. Never expected. What up, my nerds? Says Fens. We're just playing some Days of Doom here. We're going to beat it today. There's no doubt about that. I'm just too skilled. I'm not. But we're just playing some Days of Doom. It's been a lot of fun. It's a game I'm really enjoying here. Yeah, the PlayOn distributes to many non-U.S. countries for their Atari stuff. Now, what does PlayOn release? Because I heard, I forget what it was, maybe the VCS, the 2600 Plus, I think, and a lot of the other releases. So I can't remember off the top of my head. I'd have to go look at the some of the conversations I've been having. Happy Canuck Day. Is today a Canadian holiday? Is it Happy Canada Day? Well, Happy Canada Day. If That's what it is. We can get most of the standard edition stuff, but any of the special editions and limited editions aren't, I believe he says, aren't available. Not available, yeah. So that's the things. And again, I feel bad because, you know, you want people to be able to get and enjoy the products. So I did not go close enough, so he's just going to guard. Canada Day. Oh, Canada, da, da, da. God, her range is so bad. I guess we do that, right? And then she just moves up here. And then she's gonna move. Oh, her. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Her movement ability sucks. Bile bag gets 2 move, or no, there's 2 bile bags. Okay. Playon is behind the 2600 plus non-XP. Okay. I know there was some hardware stuff they were complaining about, though. Maybe it was the VCS. Again, I'd have to go back and look. I don't know off the top of my head. I'll be honest. As a Yank, I don't know. Yep, break out the maple syrup, guys, and the 10 bits. I need to get hip to what 10 bits are. Are you saying 10 bits? Because I know what 10 bits are. Alright, we should be able to take out the basic zombies. Now we can take on the bile bags here. Oh, that's right. They throw out that stuff. I forgot about that. So you go up here. Damn, they got some range. Look at that range on these guys. Incredible, just incredible. Okay, and we should be able... Nope, another bio bomb. Okay. We should be able to finish this off. I guess you just guard. You go up here. And then... give our Colossus... What the hell? What the hell happened there? Did you guys see that? Holy moly. I find it hard not to take enormous amounts of damage on each skirmish. Good to see you, Derek Dash. Glad you made it to the stream here. Yeah, I've been doing decent on the skirmishes, but against some of them, it's pretty poison explosions. So I can use the poison for explosions. See, my dummy, I did not know that. But what do I need? So I need ignite damage to ignite explosive gas. See, this game is a little deeper than I thought it would be. Break the 10... what exactly is Canada Day? Anniversary of country being established? Wolfsight says yes. So it's kind of like Our 4th of July, I suppose, then, right? It's not Canada Day, it's Bobby Bonilla Day. Bonilla? LOL, Jeremiah. Yeah, we mostly do good on the skirmishes, usually. Except for the boss battles. I take far too much damage on the boss battles. Let's see, we did get some items. So what do we got? We have a barricade. I'm watching Apple TV on the Atari VCS. There's so much stuff you can do on the VCS. I love it. I really do. So he has a band-aid. She don't need the mines, I don't think. So she can put the mines up. And she can do the barricade. And then Emma Roadkill can take the mines for now. And I think that's enough of that. Okay. Oh, John, don't follow baseball, do you? No, not for a long time. I did follow baseball up until like 2008, I think. But I just haven't followed it in a very long time. I stick to football mostly and basketball, mostly college basketball. Baseball, I just ended up. I liked baseball for a long time. We watched. I used to watch everything: NASCAR, baseball, just everything I could watch. But you'll be getting a refund. Just Amazon just emailed me that my 7800 controller got damaged in the mail. Wait, they emailed you and said your controller got damaged and you're getting a refund, so they're not going to ship you out another one? Wow, that's nuts. I was a huge Detroit Tigers fan. I'm basically Detroit across the board. Yeah, I used to watch NASCAR. I stopped watching NASCAR after Dale Earnhardt's death in 2001. I mean, I watched a little bit. I watched truck races still. I like the truck series. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't ring a bell, Jeremiah. I'm sorry. I watched, like I said, baseball up till 2008. Never a hockey guy. I've stuck with football, but I haven't been even on top of football for, I still watch it, but I don't get to watch as much as I want to. Yeah. I mean, so, yeah, that's weird to me that well, they must not have any in stock then, Derek. All right, a hitchhiker covered with metal bits and bobs and wearing strange patchwork clothing flags you down and asks for directions. So, this sounds like a trap. He's got a bunch of tools on his chest. He's got a metal plate on his shoulder. Screw it. Let's help him. Let's see if he needs help. The stranger cackles and waves his bits and bobs around, attracting zombies with the clamor. Directions to the grave, he shrieks, running you off the road. All right. Well, that was a bad idea. You like Rally Car and MLB? I've never seen Rally Car, any rally races, to be honest. So where's the guy that summoned all the zombies then? I wish he was here that I could fight him too. Of course, given the last guy I fought. Yeah, this looks good. Let's just do it. You have a 2-button arcade stick. Well, that's just as good as what they have there. Okay. So Bobby was playing for the Mets. The Mets bought out his contract in 2000 to be paid in the future. Now he gets $1.19 million every July 1st. Wow. How do I get that deal again? My God. I'll just go I'll play baseball and I'll take that contract. But yeah, 2-button arcade stick. That honestly, that's probably better than what you would have got. I mean, it's a shame. I know you would have liked to have gotten your product, but since she's gonna go out, and then we'll just guard. go. Good as gold. He is 61, still getting a playing contract. That's nuts. Is $35 a good deal on a 6-switch Vader 2600? I would think so anymore these days. Yep, till 2035. Wow, for another 11 years. Dang, man. I got a friend who played for the Yankees. Really? Wow. You got some good friends, my friend. So we'll take that shot, and then he's going to run. He's too weak to die. Then she's going to take a run, too. This person is going to do this, followed by this. Look at that. She can take the hits. Yeah, Barry Patton is your friend who played for the Yankees? Back in the early 2000s. Okay. Not quite enough to kill him this turn, but we'll get him. So we did pretty decent this battle. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, going back to that Vader, $35 I think is a good deal. I think today, because everything's gone up so far, so high, I mean. I haven't been in the market for one in a very long. Ruin of Strength plus 10% damage dealt. That's the kind of the runes. I'm sorry, not ruin, Jeremiah. I know you're gonna correct me there. That's my Toledo twang. Rune. That's what I like. It's the basic stuff. Plus 10% damage. That's right up my alley. No negative, no drawback. Let's just do it. Give me a straight 10% buff. So, and you know what? We're going to just load this person up with runes. Runes. It's on the Goodwill store app. If it works, 35 is good. Yeah, I was going to say, 35 has to be good. I mean, I remember when $35, that was only a good deal if it came with, like, a bunch of games. You know? Like, people would pay you to take their Atari. Like, hey, I got this, Atari 2600 and a bunch of controllers and a box full of games. How much I gotta give you to take it? By the way, you owe me 7800 Pro Gamer. Ever since you got the Lego VCS, we got one too. Then the Lego Pac-Man. Now I'm over here about to go into financial ruin over freaking Legos. Yeah, I got my it's right here. I got I'm not gonna grab the whole thing, but I got, you know, my Lego. I like these little diorama things that came with too. So this is the centipede one. And the asteroid one was pretty unique too. So you got the ship shooting a laser, breaking apart the asteroids and stuff. So yeah, that was very cool. I like that. You need a fighter. Yeah, there wasn't one available when I made the team. And sorry about that, fans. I'm going to get the Pac-Man one as soon as I can, by the way. As soon as I get a job. Derek Dash, I paid $50 for a 4-switch Vader a few years ago. Yeah, 35's got to be a deal. 50 even sounds decent for today. Didn't work by Fix It. Ooh, $50 for a broken one even. Wow. Yeah, there wasn't a fighter available when I did this. So this is a store, right? Okay. And I can't hire anybody because I don't have enough cans. But I could get cans. So I can't get a fighter because I don't have enough cans. And if I were to get enough cans, then I wouldn't have enough well, scrap or whatever. I forget what each one is. Unless I can sell something. Let me see what I got here. So I can sell that. That would put me up to just enough to get a fighter, I think. Wait, because that would take me to 91. Then I'd have to spend 11. I'd have to spend 22. So it's... No, nothing I do would get me enough. Even if I sell my Band-Aid, that'd be 14, so that would get me to 64. So yeah, there's nothing I could do to get enough to get a fighter. Okay. The Pac-Man 1 is wild, moving parts and some really interesting features. Highly recommended. I'll get it. I will definitely get it. Yeah, a Value Village, my area, had a regular 2600 for $60 and was missing the joystick and AC adapter. So my local trade-in store right now is, let me see. They have a 7800 for $120. No games or nothing. And then they have a boxed 7800 for $200. I don't know how good of condition the box is. It looks decent from the front. And then they have a 2600 for $69.99, which is just ridiculous. I've never seen them that high at that store. That store is usually reasonable. So adds shock to attack, adds crit chance against wet targets, plus 10 speed. I don't think I want any of those. So that deals 40 damage to all areas. So I could use my Ignite with that, but will I really use that? What's an uncooked steak? Place a piece of meat 5 tiles away that attracts zombie attention. Really? That seems kind of good. Up to 5 tiles away and they're going to face the meat? Wow. Join the army? Who? What? Yeah, at that price, you might as well get a 2600 plus. That's my thought, Wolfsight. Like, it didn't make any sense. And I know I haven't seen Atari consoles at those places in years, so I know for a fact that people are trading them in because they're getting 2600 pluses. Super Truck Racing is pretty good. Just realized my Steam wasn't live. Oh, do you mean stream? Oh, man. Well, you'll catch up. Just go ahead and comment whatever I was talking about back then, and I'll pretend like it's real time. I really don't see anything else worth buying. Maybe the meat, but I want to save up for the fighter. So I guess we're good to go. Let's get the heck out of here. All right. So we can do a random event and then fight. Or random event fight. I think we do random event fight boss. Andy Tumor. Yeah, he's been here. I think, haven't you? Because I seen you talking earlier, and then it wasn't live. While scouting an area to make camp, you come upon a multi-tiered stone altar beset with different runes. You also spot a blood-covered knife resting on the base. So we can get a rune of shock, rune of collision. Leave a blood offering instead. Wait, what? What if I leave a blood offering? 7800 I just got recently was in a trade, so no money lost and the games were common that I traded. Awesome. Nice job. I'm thinking of leaving a blood offering. What do you guys think? Runes? Yeah. Well, I was saying ruins, but that's like, you know, a broken down site. So now I say rune. Should I leave a blood offering? Blood? Rami says blood. I'm thinking blood. Let's do it, man. Let's see what happens. Let's leave this blood offering. Use a bloody knife to cut a small wound open and let blood trickle down over the stones. It feels like someone's watching. That's it? I'm disappointed. I want another random event. I'm disappointed by that. Blood for the blood god. Yep. Oh, did I lose HP? Oh, my priestess did. I think. Huh. Alright, let's do it again. Let's do another one. Come to a bunch of... Oh, I did this one. Rusted up cars on the interstate. One of them appears serviceable except for 2 flat tires. Even the keys are in the ignition. Yeah, let's get some gas. Cool. Alright, let's do a fight, guys. Yeah, I thought there's something cool. Oh, look at all these zombies. Wow. And they all go first. You two just rest in the back there. Hopefully they cluster together. Oh, not like I wanted them to. Okay, and of course he's not in range. That's a rough layout. Is there any way? There we go. And then... I wish she hit harder. Yeah, do your worst, zombies. I'm shielded. Oh no, they took away my shield. This has been a mistake. And I can't reach any others, so you just gotta come up here and maybe soak some damage. See, now I wish I had that leap attack. Only downside of the 7800 I learned after the fact is the slot can't fit most non-Atari 2600 cartridges. It can't? Mine can. If I had one choice between OEM 2600 or 7800 versus 2600 Plus, I'd definitely go for the Plus. Magic is the only third-party publisher I had trouble with in my 7800. I can't... maybe Avalon Hill? I don't know. I can't remember having trouble with any games, to be honest. Oh, you butthole. Yeah, I can't think. So Activision games fit my, and have always fit my 7800 pretty decent, I think. Because I don't ever remember having issues. Yeah, actually, that don't make sense, because she just needs to soak up damage. Yeah, Pip, I'm sorry you're having trouble, because I can't honestly think of a sync, because I know I got Magic games to work on it. I got Atlantis, M Network games, Activision games. They just won't fit. I have read that the slot plastic can crack over time and give wiggle room for these carts, though. Wow. Jeremiah is 99% sure he broke the cartridge housing in a 7800 when he was a kid from inserting a magic cart's, namely Cosmic Arc. Wow. I don't... Huh. Maybe I got lucky. I don't know. I'm not doing is getting lucky in this game because I think I'm in a bad situation for this boss battle, but let's do it. Alright, let's see. This... Oh, and those guys break apart too. Okay, let's see what we can do. We'll just wail on the zombies, I think. Okay, so I think I can do some basic defense. Let's go. Let's stay here. Hey, Thomas Jenkins, good to see you, bud. Yeah, that's got to be it, Jeremiah. That there's a couple revisions. I mean, that's the only thing that would make sense to me. Oh, she's in a rough spot. He's almost... Oh, he's almost got to get out of dodge, right? Well, this does not bode well for our Colossus friend here. So the Colossus is gonna have to finish that one off. Oh, I did not consider that guy in the priestess. Oh, no. Oh, it's going badly. It's going badly, guys. We were a wee bit too confident. Mimi, good to see you. This game looks really good. It's really good. I mean, I really enjoy it a lot. I already have my Wii U, PS3, PS4 collection running out of room. Yeah, it's easy to run out of room, definitely. Oh, we're gonna go out. We might as well go out swinging, right? Nowhere for him to go either. He's blocked in. Alright. Oh. I don't think that's enough room from that guy. Nope. Oh, we gave it the old college try. Some 7800 consoles can run the first run of Robot Tank. Most can't. Mine can't run Robot Tank. I learned that earlier this year, I think. Mimi says, hi, I'm new. I've never watched this guy, but I already liked him. Oh, good. I'm glad. I mean, you know, we try to be welcoming. So, to the settlement we go, guys. So that was a little disappointing. What's going on at the workshop here? Scrap acquisition. So there was something new at the workshop. Let's do it. Increase scrap gain by 5%. Awesome. Let's do the food acquisition too. Whatever. Alright. What do we got this time? We got... That's the same group of people. Oh, man. We need a fighter. Jeremiah Thomas, $2 super chat. Thank you so much. Always appreciated. Never expected. How is the Lunar Lander Beyond review coming along? You want to know something, Jeremiah? The Lunar Lander review is done, and it is this upcoming Sunday's review. So you can look forward to that. The Doom review did really good. Thank you all for watching that. Channel of the Yours, good to see you. Glad you're in here. I don't think... Were you in here before? If not, that's the first time I remember seeing you. Glad you can make it. Yeah, I love Battlezone more so than... What's RS do? During a run, you may have a chance to add these characters to your party. So... I can get a fighter, gunslinger, hydromancer, priestess... So I need to reach the Lizard Wizards to unlock that one. I need to rescue characters during runs. I need to destroy objects. So I need to get going on destroying objects. And then, okay. I really don't like the Colossus. I'm going to take her because I need a brute, I feel like. And I almost feel like, let's go with this party composition. Oops, hit the wrong button. But yeah, thank you so much, Jeremiah. So yeah, that will be up this Sunday as this Sunday's review. This Thursday we will have for our video. Is it the Lynx video? What is this? Oh, this Thursday is so happy Canada Day to our Canadian friends, and this Thursday is 4th of July too. But there will be a video. It is a 5 7800 homebrews you should try. That's... Can you end run and roll a new party? Can you? Let's see. Let's see if we can roll a new party that way. Yeah, there we go. So now we can get the fighter. That's what I really wanted, was a fighter. But now I don't have a priestess. I love the priestess. Should we... Feels like this is going to be a lot harder without the priestess. So let's do him. I don't know. What do you guys think of doing a fighter and a Colossus? Is it just me, or does that feel kind of bad? I would feel better with a fighter and Colossus if we had a priestess. $7,800 Pro Gamer, you need to back me up here. Convince Ramey that 2600 Plus is a must-have, and collecting old carts is dope as the F word. Well, Ramey's off doing drugs right now, but so while Ramey's off doing drugs, Thomas Jenkins with a $5 super chat. My God, guys, you are so generous tonight. Thank you, Thomas. Greatly appreciated, never expected. Would you ever consider streaming the Atari arcade game Escape from the Planet of Robot Monsters? I would absolutely consider that, Thomas. Let me figure out what the easiest way to do that is, unless you have a suggestion, and I will do that for you. I'd like to do at least another episode or two of this. I'm gonna do this party composition. You won't know until you try it. But yeah, I would absolutely do that for you, Thomas. So let me see if you know the best way to play that game. Let me know. Otherwise, I'll look into it. Let's go. You know what? Let's go this way. Oh, yep, we want to investigate, and we'll get the Rune of Speed. And we will equip that to... Let's see, Speed 94, Speed 82, 98. So I think we put it on her. So I sent in the Colossus to fight. During the first fight, the party decides it's best to look away from the dome. As the day goes on, you continue hearing bone crunches and raiders scream. The day ends with a victory, and you are awarded with a small bundle of resources. It appears many campfire will be telling today's events for weeks to come. Yeah, Fens, Ramey's out doing drugs, so what's our plan? How are you going to convince him this? Let me know. What do you want me to... I'll just talk it up. Once he says he's back, I'll talk about it. And I'll talk about how good it is. And then he will have no choice but to spend the money he doesn't have on it. I think that's our best way of doing it. Okay. MAME emulator is the only way that I know. Unfortunately, it has no official port. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. If I have to emulate it, I will. Andy says, drugs, let's go! I think he meant... Because Ramey hasn't been feeling too great, so I think he was off taking... You sent the Colossus over the fighter? Yeah. And we heard bone crunching. We heard bone crunching. You are a hard man, John. What? Hey, Ramey, glad you're back. Hopefully you're feeling a little better. So yeah, the 2600 plus is great. I mean, I'm glad. Andy, 2 more vitamin C. So glad I got it. I mean, that is the one thing. If you go back and watch that video I did about the Atari products, that is, no joke, the thing I use the most. Yeah, it's a shame it's not in the Atari 50 yet. They should add that in the update, really. More, you know, great, lesser-known arcade games would be awesome. So we're going to be taking some damage here. I almost could have left him alive. Yeah, I love the 2600 plus. That the Game Station Pro was probably the one. Do you know what happened to Atari Games by chance? What do you mean, the arcade division? Is that what you're talking about, channel of yours? Adding games released under the Tengen label would be interesting as well. Yeah, Tengen was the arcade games. So that would be really cool to see, honestly. Boy, they're just going after the sharpshooting guy. With Warner Brothers now. Tengen is? Yeah, so the Atari games, that was, I know that was sold off to Namco eventually. And I don't know what happened after that. So you say it's with Warner Brothers now? You may have said this already, but it looks like the Atari 50th update will be available as digital DLC or physical copy that contains the original game and the DLC. Yeah, so there was a press release. I did a stream on that too. And yeah, it'll be available both ways, which is nice. 30%'s fine. Yeah, I was gonna say that should be plenty. So wait, did I just trap myself? I figured I could go down this way. What happened now that I can't go back? Oh, I just gotta, okay. I was like, what the heck? Hey, Hugo, good to see you. What do they do now? Well, if Warner Brothers owns them, then it's all their stuff's just sitting and rotting. Yeah, we did a stream with talking about the DLC and stuff. And Jeremiah, what did they say? Good to see you, Thomas. We'll do that stream that you requested here very soon. Thank you so much. So Escape from the Planet of the Robot Monsters is an Atari Games game. So it is in the black hole that is Warner Brothers. So yeah, we'll have to emulate it, which I'm fine with doing. You know, if that's something you want to see, I will gladly emulate it so that we can do it. But yeah, nothing's happening with that stuff then. If they own it, then they're just sitting on it. Okay. So we go over here. Looking it up, Tengen was consolidating. Yeah, that's what Jeremiah said. 130 for the 2600 plus. You get one. 2600 plus is absolutely worth it at that price. Absolutely. So she's gonna have to. Can she not? Can she jump over them? Okay. Well, then stunning that guy didn't make any sense. Warner kept a stake in Atari Games. Namco bought part of Atari Games at one point. Yeah, I knew Namco bought them at one point, or a part of them. So what happens if I do that? I would hit my own guy, right? So I don't want to do that. So we just want to shoot once. And then she should be able to take out Lizard Dude. Eventually, Atari Games was rolled into Midway. In 2000, Warner Brothers bought... Okay, so that's how they got it. Gotcha. Fighter needs to get out of his way. Is what he needs to do. In the meantime, you just shoot zombie. And then Fighter... Yeah, I thought so. Great. Now there's 3 Ataris owned by people who have little relation to each other. Well, it's nothing new, I mean. But yeah, that's been the big issue with Atari for a while, is that it's just owned by a lot of different bits and pieces. Were owned by a lot of different companies and stuff. So, ooh, did I just box in the fighter? Okay, good. He can come out. All right. I hope he don't explode or anything. Alright, there we go. Yeah, so it's nothing new, but I mean, this new iteration of Atari has been collecting the pieces back together, which is kind of cool. We don't have much gas already, so let's just get to it. Ooh, I have not seen this zombie type. This is Strong Arm. Move up to 2 tiles, 22 damage. Throw target unit over you, dealing 26 damage and stunning them. Ooh, he sounds rough. I thought I could take him out before he did any damage. Damn. He's trying to get behind us. Okay. Hope you feel better, Ramey. Maybe some freeway chicken soup. Ramey misses Road Blasters. He can be tough. Yeah, it looks like it. Atari's now 1/3 of what it used to be in more ways than 10. Yeah. Hey, John, did you get my message on Discord? I did not. But I haven't checked either. So let me, after this, I'll go check, Hugo. So we need to... Oh. But he needs to get out of the poison. Can he... Then she needs to get out of the poison. Which is going to be all she can do. Oops. Okay, so he does hit fairly hard. But with this now... Nope, he'll hit her. Alright, just like we drew it up. Got it. Let's see, hold on a second. Love Road Blasters. Atari is an interesting place now that they own a television and a number of Stern games. Yeah, it's getting better and better, I think. Let me see. John, when moving my carts, most of the labels are just falling off. I'm like, what the fuck? What WTF? How do I fix this? If I make labels, will that make my dollar Atari games worth 25 cents? Yeah, a lot of people hate reproduction labels, so I would be careful with that. Yeah, what I've done before, like you said, glue stick. I mean, basically just a little of whatever adhesive you have that's not too damaging to the label, and reattach it the best you can. I would not recommend anything like hot glue or anything like that. If you have I wouldn't use like dollar store glue sticks, but maybe try something like that. Just something like they said that you can put it down more, because if you go the route of making reproduction labels and adding that stuff on there, then ultimately the resale value will kind of plummet. So that's my thought. I would try to avoid that if you can. So I think we want to make our way to that camp and rest. So our best bet would be to do this. A group of small, malnourished looking people in cloaks and tatters are huddled together at the side of the road. Our camp was raided, one says, and now we have nowhere to go. Give them some supplies and point them towards a settlement. Well, we gotta do the nice thing. Let's do that. You can't turn around now, but maybe they'll meet you back there. You give them some supplies to help them on their way. Alright. It's about the nicest thing we could do, really. Let me see. Love Road Blasters. Hard to emulate on MAME. Yeah. Double-sided sticky tape. Hugo. I don't know about that, Raimi. I don't know if I'd go that route. I would try... Again, it depends. If you're trying to keep the resale value, I would try as... Maybe some of that... I had some spray-on adhesive. It was literally like a can of adhesive that you would spray on. I forget what I was using for that. I know it wasn't game cartridges, but you could try that too. That's what I was thinking of, Wolf Sight. I seen that video. I remember when the 8-Bit Guy did a video and reproduction labels he made for a few of his cards. He got a lot of blowback from it, yeah. And like he said, I absolutely had his back on that, because he said they're my games. Why can't I do what I want? And I agree, they're his games. But the thing is, if you resell them one day, then yeah, it's kind of a shitty thing, I guess. But I don't know. But you're right. That's what I was thinking of when he asked that, Wolf Sight. For my carts with falling off labels, I use painter's tape on the cartridge to mask off the areas, then use a spray adhesive. Yep, that's what I was thinking. I then remove. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, because I used spray adhesive for something else, and I remember it worked really good. It was. What was I doing with it? I can't remember, but it worked good for that use, and I think it would work good for cartridges. Man, if I could get them clustered together, she could do that leap attack. Let's see. There isn't really any good position now, so she'll just have to... But then if she just moves... Well, she moves up. Okay. And then if she does a leap attack... And then he can kill this zombie. Actually, it didn't matter if I killed him, so I should have just used... That's what I gotta get used to. If he just attacked... F that guy. He needs to carry his AR-15 to buy a Subway sandwich. What? Who does? The only thing Atari is really missing from the Atari Inc. to Atari Corp lineage is Battlezone and Battlemorph. And maybe a Songbird got more than Battlemorph. I've used one reproduction label on one of my games. The original label is gone. I did make sure that the label read reproduction label and printing on it so people knew. Yeah, I think that a lot of people are saying as long as you know, but I don't know. It's your game at the end of the day. Do what you want, really. I just, if you go the reproduction label route.
Victory.
John, yeah, look it up. 8-bit guy. So, he took his AR-15 to Subway. 30% should be fine, I think. Okay. Let's go to a random event. Investigate the garage. Unlooted. Scrounge around. Secure some resources. Okay, cool. Awesome. Well, let's fight a boss. No, that's not... Fen says I agree. Fen says, I don't think reattaching the original label with a light amount of glue is a problem or something that you need to disclose, only if it's a repro label. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you don't need to disclose that. I agree. It was the whole issue with it being a reproduction label that we were discussing. With the 8-bit guy thing. But if he carries an AR-15 to Subway, that's a little weird, ain't it? I think we'll do okay here. After we die this time, guys, we're going to shut it down for the evening. I think we're doing okay. Yeah, I mean, I only carry my AR when I go to like Firehouse Subs, but that's in the rough side of Toledo, which of course is any side of Toledo. So yeah, Subway's a little extreme, but yeah, you know. That guy's running away. Why is he running away? She might not make it. But now I got what I wanted with this guy. Yep, I didn't think she was gonna make that. That was a poor decision. Yucky food. Holy Toledo. Joyzy Mikes. Reproduction labels, as long as they look the same, it's fine. That was the argument channel of yours, was people were saying it's not fine. If it's not the original label, they said you better disclose it, or it's not okay, was basically the argument that people were making. Oops. I can't go near a Subway. The smell of the place makes my stomach turn sour. I'm glad Atari switched to cat names, or we'd be at the Atari 10,400. OG Hugo, I forgot Ben's was in Florida. Yeah. Hey, it's rough down there, you know? So, he needs to go up there. Because this guy, I was hoping he could end it. See, maybe he can soak up some damage for our fighter friend. Okay, because now I can go back, shoot him. I went too far back. Are you kidding me? Whatever. Blow him up.
Victory.
Alright, we barely did it, but we did it. You have to carry your AR-15 to Battle Crocs. Yeah. I did not know if you Firehouse up there. I was going to go with Schlotsky's. I figured Jersey Mike's was more well known. Yeah, Jersey Mike's, there's Quiznos. That ain't around no more, though. And I'm not talking about crocodiles. I'm talking about the plastic shoe people wear. Yeah, I caught that, I think. And I kind of need to go. It's going on 10:50. We got 10 more minutes, so... Excuse me. So we got 10 more minutes, so let's see how far we can get in 10 more minutes. And after that, I gotta cut it short, guys. I thought for sure we were gonna beat this game tonight. Ah, those final words you say after stream have saved me time to time. Yeah, glad people are catching on. Oh, you hear there's a major cache of weapons in an abandoned raider stronghold. But when you find it, it turns out the only way to get across is an old rope bridge suspended above a very deep gorge. Let's do it. It's too good a possibility to pass up, so you head for the stronghold by foot. The weapons cache is easy to find, but it happens to be surrounded by zombies. Well, let's get it. John, do you have to play these games? What do you mean? Do I have to? Like, are you... Oh, no. No, I only ever had one agreement with Atari, and that was to review Comp 2 or Quamp 2. Other than that, I have never had anything. Oh, and Lunar Lander, but I was actually excused from that because they did not send me the copy of the game until the day it released, so I had no time to play it. Yeah, I'm under obligation to Jeremiah Thomas, but because he paid for this game, but nobody else. Oh, if I could get him. Oh no, that ain't never gonna work. All right, you take on him. This is gonna go poorly, I have a feeling. What? That's a new one. You just tossed him over his head, and now my fighter is stunned for a level, or for a turn. Yeah, this is gonna be it, guys. Once again, down to our gunslinger here. Oh. Let's see if he can win. Let's see if we can do this. Oh, I have a care package coming from OG Hugo. This is exciting. What if I might have to go towards him a space, which is gonna make it easier for him to hit me, but and I can't do enough damage to take him out, so I might have to make some space, I guess. I was hoping I could hit the barrel. Is that out of range? Oh.
Victory.
Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Heck yeah. We did it, boys. We did it. Where's all the juicy weapons we got? Look at all that stuff. Yeah, we're gonna wear it all. Shock bomb, yeah. Let's go to this event. Well, that was I guess that's appropriate. That is appropriate. So that's how our journey ends. A raider asks us for food. My one guy steps backward and blows himself up. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. I just chef's kiss. Perfect. Mwah. Ooh, scrap gains go up. Food gains go up. Increase inventory size to 6 slots. Alright, guys. I think that's going to be the end of it. Let me check out some chats. Jeremiah, anything for you? Of course, of course. So, yeah, cool care package from Hugo. I'm excited. Rather send everything at once than save on I don't blame you. Huh, I didn't realize Atari would acknowledge you, as this is a pretty small channel. CGR, Gen X grown up, and no swear, all outnumber you on subs. Well, yeah, they do. I was reached out to by Atari's marketing department, but only for certain games. So basically, I was also offered to do Neo Sprint, but I didn't take him up on that because I already own it, number one, and I didn't think I'd have anything more to say beyond what I've already said. And yeah, ultimately they're not like sending me the stuff they send Gen X grown up and stuff, but they have acknowledged like, hey, we know you're out there. You know, if you want, it was nice getting a review copy. It was kind of cool, and I appreciated it. But that video did low numbers, very very low numbers. The review when I put it out was just so much lower than even everything else at the time. So they've kind of stopped offering me stuff, and I'm so low on the list. They forgot to send me the Lunar Lander key to review, and they did send it, to their credit, because they sent me a thing like, you haven't put out your video yet, and I was like, you never sent me the key, and they were like, oh, you're right, I'm sorry, here's your key, and you know what, you don't have to adhere to the agreement because you didn't get it. So yeah, like Gen X Gamer, he gets enough codes to give them out and stuff. He gets I've seen him, he gets stuff early, review copies of things. It's nice to know they know I'm out here, and that's, at the end of the day, that's all I can ask for. I think they just want to build a relationship. That way, if this channel ever does hit a sizable viewer numbers, then I guess that we have that already established. It would be my thought, and it doesn't hurt anyway. So, but let's see. Use some renown to increase scrap procurement. That's what I was thinking when I saw that. So, because it seems important. So we'll go ahead and do that. Why not? It's not the size of the sub, it's the motion of the video. That's right. Cool, Hugo. That was a joke. That joke was weak last week. Yeah, I know. I'm too sick to dad joke. Ramey's not feeling good. We give him a pass. That was a sick dad joke. I like that one, Andy. Nice. Oh, look at that. Atari sent Metal Jesus Rocks one of their new member-only jackets. Well, I'm not a big Metal Jesus fan. There's something up with that guy. There's something going on with Metal Jesus Rocks. Am I the only one that thinks that? I mean, I've never met the guy. Don't get me wrong. But when I watch his videos, I'm like, he just seems like too nice and happy. I was expecting him to be like a death metal guy. And he's like all nice and happy. I don't know. Anyway, I think that's it for the video tonight, guys. My wife is standing there staring at the clock saying, you promised to be done by now. It's been a lot of fun. Make sure that you leave a like on your way out. Thank you, everybody who left super chats, everybody who just chatted in general. You guys are awesome. It's always fun to sit in here and play a game with everybody. Hope everybody had a good time. We will do this again. I am not going to make a promise with the holiday, but one night here soon, maybe Friday-ish, maybe. We'll see what goes. I'll put up a link and do some stuff on social media. It's been a ton of fun. Don't forget to check out the Patreon if you haven't. Don't forget to check out the Discord if you haven't. Don't forget to check out the social media. All the links are always in the descriptions of all the videos. And other than that, I guess there is only one thing left to say.